to Hayley's Help. It is a brand new year. We are in 2019 and I am going to be kicking this vlog off with a motivational speed clean. For those of you that haven't been here before, I'm Hayley, and if you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button because there is going to be a whole host of cleaning, homemaking, tips and tricks and goodies along the way that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So get your marigolds on and let's get going. Right, okay guys, to start off with, I'm just putting away all the dishes that are in my dish rack at the moment. I'm doing this because in a second I'm going to bleach down the dish rack. You should do this regularly. You don't have to use bleach, you can find alternatives. Use whatever's comfortable with you, but I do use bleach. If you are using bleach, just make sure you rinse it off properly. But your dish rack does need cleaning. It will get grime and dirt on it, and I mean, it's just rank. The thought of your cutlery then sitting there, and before you know it, Barry bacteria is in your mouth because you picked him up with one of your nuggets. Okay, now I am pressing on to washing up all the dishes and cups from this morning. I do like to give them a rinse off as I am going, just to get any of the suds off, and then they are going to go in the freshly clean. Is I'm going to remove any of the recycling that has been left on the side. They are going to go into the recycling bin. Once you have touched anything that is slightly dirty, a really good tip here is one of Hayley's hips is wash your gloves like you would your hand. Okay, so I've washed the gloves, that's got rid of any bacteria, and I'm now pressing onto the sides. For that, I have used the pet disinfectant. I will add a link for you if you want to know where that's from. And that is the talcum powder flavoured pet disinfectant. It literally smells, well, like talcum powder. You know, like when you've got a baby and you're like sprinkling talcum powder here, there and everywhere, and you're like, oh, that smells both joyful and triumphant. That is what this smells like. It smells like real life talcum powder. I use that in the sink, and then I use the Dettol spray on the work surfaces. I got this Dettol spray purely because we all know I love a bargain, and I got this from Sainsbury's. It was £1. Okay, once I've done all the sides, I press on to the oven. Again, for this, I'm literally just wiping it down with the Dettol spray. But I also here am using the Marigold crystal clear cloth. This cloth is like an Arc de Triomphe. If you haven't got one, get one. It leaves no streaks, and it is literally the best invention ever. And also, you can whack it in the wash up to 60 degrees. Now I'm pressing onto the table. For this, I am using the Dettol spray once again, and I'm just doing the glass, getting rid of any grime or crumbs that are on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Vileda back, and that's going to get any of the liquid off the glass table. And now for underneath and the legs of the table, I'm going to be using Pledge Polish, and again I'm going to be using the wonderful Marigold crystal cloth. I'm so happy. stage, guys, you're gonna wanna hoover your floors. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And then once I've done that, I can go ahead and use the mop. I will add links in the description box for the hoover that I'm using and the mop that I have, just for your convenience. Okay, next up, I'm going to be cleaning down my sink. For this, I'm going to be using the Barkeeper's Friend powder. The reason that I am using this today is my sink has loads of really annoying stains on it. So this is actually really good for getting rid of any stains. You know, just like those chalky stains that you sometimes get. Super annoying. This gets rid of it in absolute dream. Right guys, here is a hip for you to kick off the new year. Inside your Marigolds, add some bicarbonate of soda once you've finished using them. Tip it around, shake the gloves around and then leave them, and then next time you use them, just tip the bicarb of soda out. This will get rid of the dreaded rubber glove stench that will happen eventually over time inside your gloves. Now we're moving on to the living room. I'm starting with the polishing. I'm going to go around all the ledges and polish them down, and my TV unit, anywhere within the living room basically that is a sideboard, I'm going to go ahead and dust it down with my Pledge and my microfiber cloth. I also at this stage hoover my sofa just to get rid of any, I don't know, crumbs or whatever might be on there. This is always really good to do. You should do this daily because it just gets rid of any dust or debris that might have fallen onto the sofa. Doing your house clean, grab yourself your favourite fabric softener and a cloth. Put the fabric softener onto the cloth and rub this in to all of the radiators around your house. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It makes the room smell utterly delicious when the radiators come on. Okay, we're moving on to my hallway now, guys. For this, I'm literally just dusting around the little table and the plant and the flower pot and stuff, but I'm also going to do the door. Sometimes I do think front doors get a bit neglected and overlooked. The inside of my door, I use the Pledge to polish it with, but the outside, I'm going to be using my trusted friend here on the Hayley's Help channel, WD-40. This gets your front door up absolutely beautiful. It makes it super shiny, it gets rid of any of the dirt, and also, if it rains, it protects the door from the raindrops. Okay, I'm now moving on to the bedroom. For this, I'm just tidying up the bed slightly. The blankets need folding back up. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck the duvet cover into the sides of the bed because that is just how I roll. Now I'm going ahead and putting away any of the surface mess that has just been left out for me to deal with. The joys of motherhood. And now I'm going to go ahead and dust down any of the sideboards, any of the units. Thanks for watching this motivational speed clean, guys. I hope it has helped you for the first episode 2019 Hayley's Help. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you click the like button, and I will see you all again next time. Bye guys.